Hey everybody, my name's Nell, pronouns are they and them.
I'm Brynna, pronouns she, her, or they, them, and this was the solo class for the elective week 1.
For November 2019.
Great. So we started with the concept of moving through honey. And so that means that when we step, we want to really take time. So rather than marching, step, 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 we tried walking around the room with steps and with triple steps with this concept of moving through honey with a slower body movement.
Yep, and it's all about trying to find space and taking up space. So getting a little bit lower, getting a little bit deeper with our pulsing, moving a little bit more dramatically back and forth, and really taking our time to completely move through all of those movements.
Yeah, exactly. For our triple steps, I'll do it toward the back if you want to do it to the front. So we went rock, step, triple step, a rock, step, triple, a rock, step, triple, a rock, step, triple. So some things we noted that were for that redirection. We want this feeling of catching a baseball and throwing it again. So as we redirect, we're fully transferring our weight instead of staying split weight, right? So redirect and then use that to move across the floor.
Another thing we were talking about was with our triple steps, finding a lot of space and moving completely through them, and keeping a nice, big, even pulse as we're going back and forth.
Yeah, awesome. Next thing we talked about was tacky Annies. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 3, 5, 7, and 8. 1, 3, 4, 5. So some things we talked about there were for that first one, imagining a rope is being tied around our stomach and being pulling us forward, and step. And so that means we're not hopping up and we're not staying in place. We're catching ourselves and then moving into that really laggy step touch.
Yep. And again, other things pretty consistent through all of this. We are talking about really deep, even pulses. We are talking about going side by side really dramatically with our taps during tacky Annies. So all of those are places to add a little bit of gush.
Nice. Then we moved on to kick steps.
Yep. And so for kick steps, kind of the big insight that we worked on was the idea of focusing more on the pull rather than the kick. And so that looked like this.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. Awesome. So we talked a lot about letting that wind release, right? So gravity is doing the work there. We're not working to pull and also to kick. So we've got prep, release, prep, release.
Yep. And then we worked on incorporating that into our basic Charleston. And so just rock steps and kick steps along with those kick steps. So here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 5, 7, and 1, 3, 5, 7, and the focus is on the pull. Pull, kick, pull, kick, pull, kick, and rock, step, step.
Yeah, noting that that also went better to the music because it emphasizes the evens. And then also that was allowing us to travel more, especially when we were staying low to the ground instead of upright.
Definitely. And the last move we worked on was jump Charleston, and that looked like this.
5, 6, 7, and a rock. Kick, shoo, do, ba, do, ba-da, ba-da, shoo. Kick, step, back, a triple step, kick, step, back, a triple step.
Yep.
For that one. Okay.
Two things we focused on there. One was when we get back into this position, really sinking into it, letting that take up like full count. And the other thing we talked about was our triple steps, really doing some movement along with those. So doing triple steps like a triple step, as opposed to doing them in place and underneath us.
Right, we want those two movements to be connected. So when you have that laggy, gushy prep, that's going to move you forward. So we'll work more on that next week.
Definitely.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.